Hello everybody, I'm back. Got some Chrono Trigger, some Final Fantasy VI going, some girl boobs. Okay. So, in the last session we actually we finished the Paladin Shield, so let's check that out. Let's take that off Mog. Like, he worked so hard. Now let's take it away. So, Mog probably has some decent magic now. Hello everybody, like Trev Newt, everybody who's like who I've missed. I'm not paying too much attention to the chat, but we're just doing grinding today. Like, been doing grinding for like 7 hours today. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired here, so maybe it's like 1 or 2 more sessions, and then I'll call it quits for today. Like, today is the like magic grinding day. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do experience grinding, but experience grinding I have learned takes more focus, so I might not do Skype. But I'm really having fun doing all of these Skypes, talking to all these people all over the world, coming from different backgrounds and everything, so I think we'll have Skype. Skype will be an occasional thing on Poemato CX once in a while, I guess. I think you guys, if I can, I don't know what Potrader thinks about the Skyping stuff because she hasn't seen it yet, but I think she'll enjoy hearing all of this. And I think you guys will get a big kick out of her because she's much more outgoing than I am, as you can probably tell. So you get some good reactions out of her. Actually, let's go in here. I haven't slept in a long time. Well, I think I grinded that entire time without sleeping. So they're like, must be dead tired. Okay, so once I get back up to the top there, then we'll start our new Skype, who I think is, who's next? Is it Mascott? Okay. So I'm like amazed that there's this many people watching me grind for so long. So thank you all for joining me as we do this. This is like a rite of passage for a lot of us who've played this game, getting all of this stuff done. Except we can't use our usual methods because the enemies have been changed in this hack. Okay, I'm gonna save state it. Okay, so I'm gonna have Mascott in a minute. Is that Scott Mendenko? Confirm or deny? Oh no, wait. I'm getting rid of Mog. Oh yeah, I was gonna check out my cursed shield thing, Paladin shield. So it's more like just a hero shield, like hero champion something. Oh, thank you, Zunar. Crap. I always forget that. I need to do something to fix that, make it easier. Okay, so this is a shield said to have been used by a warrior in myths. A mythical warrior once used this, apparently. Okay. So we've got a lot of this done. We haven't really increased our levels. I think we did level up a few times, even though like those guys only give 1 experience. Yeah, so we got this big experience gap here. We got 48 and 37, 35. So I'm gonna get Mog out of here. You're just abusing Mog. This is the Mog abuse run. Feel bad. Maybe like, I'll give him some Moogle food. What do Moogles eat again? What is it, like Kupo nuts? Okay, so I do want to keep working on Locke. Who else can we use? Realm. I think people keep saying to use Realm because she has good magic power, so. Oh man, but the problem is getting back up to the top of that tower. We have to get back to the top of that tower, crap. Oh crap. Kupo nuts make Moogles really horny. So it's been so long since I played Final Fantasy IX that I don't remember that. I only remember the Final Fantasy VII minigame. But that is an interesting fact to know. I will no longer mention Kupo nuts. Okay, so this is really good. This really increases his evasion, wow, and his magic evasion. His attack power goes down like crazy though. Or maybe it just says that here. Okay, so we've increased the attack power of this from 34 to 76 over the course of today. Okay. Oh, I gotta put some... Maybe I should put some espers on her, that's the whole point. Okay, so she needs to have some Curie stuff. She already has that. So I'm thinking I'll have like 1 or 2 more sessions and then I'm going to end it for tonight. And then I'm going to go make some cheapo pizza, relax a little bit, and then I have to archive everything. Archiving lately, because I stream so much, it takes 2 or 3 hours, so got a lot of work ahead of me. Trying to find the thing that has Kiriga. Okay, there we go. Okay, Besk, see you around. Nice chatting with you earlier today. You were the Experiment 1, Experiment 0. You were Patient 0. Alright, need to get her... Let's get her the life stuff. And relics. Patient 0. Alright, so we just have to go up to the top again. Just run around there for an hour. Such busy work. They teach us about busy work since like preschool. Okay kids, cut up all your construction paper. Draw all your stuff. Put all your glitter on it. Okay, so I need to get out of here. Where's my teleport? Yep, I often have to work on Labor Day, but not this time. Or I guess I could, but I don't need to. So my goal so far has been to, like, before Potrader comes back on Friday or Saturday, to get through this patch. But I don't think that's going to happen at this point. Which means, like, the 5-hour boss battles, I assume. I don't know how we're going to, like, find 5 hours out of our time together. Darn it. Locke, why don't you know any stuff? So, I will be talking to Mascott when I get to the top of the tower. But, you know, as maybe Azunari, I guess you weren't here at the beginning, but I started doing this tower, and I started doing the, you know, the Skyping, but I had a very difficult time, so I need to, you know, get in my groove first. Yep. Yeah, I don't have the Moogle charm, so I can't just run all the way up. I have to take the long way. So I think one of the hardest dragons is in this tower. Yep, so what I'm probably going to do is break today's archives up into different Skypers. So on YouTube, we're almost up to the 180 episodes. So someday, some like Final Fantasy VI fan is gonna find it and just freak out and just like marathon all how many hours? I'm gonna guess 75 hours. That's gonna be crazy. Wow, that's a lot. That's like if I played this straight, this would be 3 days straight. Holy crap. I think this Gaia and Xenoblade are the only games that I've played this much of in one game. I got addicted to this Gaia back in the day. Oof, so this is going to be a little tedious, always changing these party members. Maybe I should have Mog. Mog can redeem himself, maybe? Maybe I'll do that. From now on, I'll try to have Mog. Ah. So there have been times in the past where maybe I've mentioned it on the stream, but one time I went to an anime convention and then I was a guest. But the problem was that I was in the middle of some really heavy work, and jet lag and all kinds of other stuff meant, in preparing for my panel and all that stuff, it meant that I hadn't slept for like two plus days in a row. So one time I was sitting in like an auditorium and I thought I saw somebody sitting next to me. All of a sudden, I was like, why would somebody do that? This is an empty auditorium. So I look over, and for like a split second, I guess, I don't know, like out of the corner of my eye, it was me sitting next to me. And then I knew I needed sleep. But sleep would not come for a while. Oh, there's my pregnancy test quote. No, let me go. Oh wait, I can't escape. Crap. I forgot. I'm dying. Wow, okay. I am really stupid. Oh, I can just break these ones. Okay, so I'm gonna die talking about hallucinating. Aw, it didn't work. Okay. Darn it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is break you. I'm seeing tomatoes. Okay, I'm gonna break. Okay. Bring her back. Or bring him back. Locke isn't a girl. Tomato CX. So I'm sorry this is taking so long, Mascott. I should have used my brain power. But I think if I was talking, I would be dying quicker. That got her. Okay. Gotta pay closer attention. I got so used to fighting those peepers that I was like, oh, this will be nothing. Okay. Up the tower we go, everybody. Don't be a deep one. Ah. Is it two of them? Just one. Okay, I can just break it. Did I spell it as rogue or rouge? Uh-oh. I forgot they do that. Man, if only I had had break when I fought those guys, those bosses. Okay, so he has some nice spells. Good thing we got all those magic points. Okay, let's continue. Please get me to the top soon. Okay, good. Because the problem is sometimes this dragon gets in the way. He's real annoying. Okay, so we are here. I'm going to save state it while I'm here. This might turn out to be one of the longest streams I've ever done. I've almost been doing this for 6 hours straight now. Plus I did an hour and a half before lunch. I feel like streaming is becoming my job. It's fun though. Having a lot of fun, even with this grinding. Okay. So up, well, let me put the text up. It's always like, so let me put this up. See if it works. So whenever I do that, it doesn't work. Alright. So next time I do like a Skype-a-thon, I'll have this better prepared, you guys, so don't worry. Okay, I think this is... Oh, I need to bold that. It's already bolded, I guess. Okay. Okay, so his name is Scott Mendenko. Okay, here we go. Okay, gotta do all my volume trickery.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the beep.
Did I use the wrong one? Hello? Oh no, stuff's not working. Okay. Hello? Is this the Scott residence? Mascott residence?
Hello.
Hello.
This is he.
This-
I hear you ordered a pizza.
Yes, can I have a... What do the Ninja Turtles eat? Do they have special favorites?
Well, I mean, really, you have to get a tomato pie.
Oh. I never had a tomato
I think
pizza.
that's Sicilian. I haven't either. I'm not that adventurous. I don't know about you. I'm just... Listen, I'm good with pepperoni. I just tried Supreme a couple months ago. I've been really into that.
Yep, that's
I
good
don't know about
stuff.
you.
Okay, so, people in the chat, can you hear them okay? Can you hear everything okay?
Everything cool. We'll wait 20 seconds. You know what it was? Is that earlier today, when you started doing this, I was sitting in the New York Penn train station. I'm like, oh, I'll just sit here for, a little bit. I got an hour until my train comes, so I'll watch streaming. And you said your Skype name. I'm like, oh, might as well just add him now. And I left it running on my phone, so it kept ringing on my phone.
Oh, okay, I see.
Instead of here. It was a weird one.
Okay. Well, at least we understand it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of understand it.
Okay. So
let me introduce myself.
okay.
Mascot, Scott Mendenko. I'm a regular, I guess. I'm a games journalist for a website. I don't know if should I plug it?
Sure, yeah.
Sure. I'm a the games editor at thisisinfamous.com, which is it's neat. We're a entertainment website, movies, games, wrestling.
So would you like to post a link in the chat?
Post a link? Sure, I'll post a link. I will post a link in just a little bit. I mean, they'll see it in 20 seconds.
Yeah. So I increased the volume to maximum. Is it okay, you guys? Can you still hear me okay? I turned also the game down a little bit.
I can also make changes on my end if we need to, because this is currently set for podcasting.
Okay, so well, the thing is that you come in loud and clear on my end, but Skype was fiddling with all of my volume levels, so...
What's up, Gygus, and Kevin Chai, and Zunar, saying hey.
Yep. Okay, so sounds like you're okay.
Yeah, I think so. So how are you doing, 6 hours in?
Yeah, I'm getting...
I can tell you're hallucinating a little bit.
Yeah. No, I'm okay. Like, I was actually, before I did this, I looked on Reddit and, like, some tips on how to do marathons on Twitch. And, like, I looked at some tips and I was like, okay, I'm going to incorporate these tips, take a break every so often. So I've been taking breaks, so I'm okay. But thank you for your concern.
Well, I mean, as long as you're not, hallucinating the wrong enemy combinations, or you misremember weaknesses or something.
Yeah, well,
does that happen where it's like, oh, this guy is weak to fire and you use a water or whatever?
Well, did you just see what I did? Like, I was trying to run away from those guys I can't run away from, and I just kept trying over and over. Then I realized, wait a minute.
I get that, where you're like, oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah. See, that's what I was doing. I was such in a hurry to get to the top to talk to you.
It's totally cool. I fell asleep earlier, so that's why I've been out all day.
Oh, you missed all 8 hours previous. So we talked with a lot of people all over the world, so it's been real cool.
I'll catch up with that, because I'd like to hear the people.
Yep.
It's nice to have a
voice
to a handle.
Yeah.
I mean, your guys look pretty powered up at the moment.
Not too much. Actually, so I was going to ask you, Final Fantasy VI, you've played it, right?
I've played it, yeah. It's one of those ones I've never finished. You know what, my confession would be that I've never actually finished a Final Fantasy game.
Uh-oh.
That's like my terrible secret. So I got that's my dark secret. That's the skeleton in my closet, but I've never finished a Final Fantasy game.
You're never getting elected now.
I'm never I'm just gonna get people are gonna call me out on Twitter saying I'm not a real
gamer.
So
No.
I've never finished a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, with all like Phantasy Star. I haven't played Phantasy Star games, so I get it all the time. So
Yeah.
you get used to the feeling. Trust me.
I have gotten close to finishing one Final Fantasy game, and that's and then, you know what? Maybe this is why I've never finished it, is because I got to the last dungeon. I think I talked about this in the chat once, that I got to the last dungeon of Final Fantasy III on the DS.
Oh man, that's like legendarily hard.
Yeah, well, the thing is that, have you played it?
No, I haven't, but I've seen LPs of it.
Okay, so basically the idea is that you can go to the final dungeon, and you can finish the game, but if you want to get the most powered up black magic and white magic, you have to do this whole other dungeon that's basically a boss rush designed to make you hate everything. And that's it. I never even got close. And it was...
So you're not selling me on this game.
I'm not selling you on Final Fantasy III. Listen, if you really want, you can buy it on Ouya.
Yes, I'll go get an Ouya as well.
Oh, I'm sure you can find one at a garage sale. You can bargain them down to 50 cents if you want. I'm also bumping up my audio gain because they were talking about that.
Okay.
Wow, that is super low.
Is it low?
It was low for me on my end.
Okay.
How are you doing now?
No, it sounds pretty much the same. Like, it's all loud and clear on my end, but I think for everybody else, I don't know how it works, but
okay.
It can't be bad.
It's probably not that bad. I mean, can't be. How bad could it be
Yeah.
if they could hear me and say I sound like Michael Cera?
Okay. They're just praising you.
Yeah, I mean the praising my Michael Cera voice. Um, what was it? Fantasy Star is another one that's kind of a gap for me. That's the weird thing about it is that the first two games are like these really cool and unique RPGs at the time, and they're important historically, just where they end up in RPG timeline because
Hmm.
they were new, and then the third game is like they take place on disparate worlds, or it's the fourth game. One of the games in the later part of the series connects the all of the
Oh
worlds
wow.
of them. Yeah, it's like apparently I don't know, it's super cool. I've never played it. I listened to it Retronauts when they talked about Phantasy Star. Did you ever listen to that?
Which one?
Retronauts.
Yeah, sometimes. Like
Yeah, that was
I think I'm even mentioned on it a lot.
you are. Yes, actually. You were during they talked about Earthbound and it was just you know what? Maybe it was just when Mother 3 came out, the translation. Yeah, no, they talked about you. Yeah, because you're like the foremost authority. Did you know that?
Am
That
I?
you are the internet's foremost authority on Earthbound?
I don't feel like it. So so I hate to pause this right now, but I just got a text from PoTrader and she would like to talk with me about something. So
Okay,
I need to take a break. So
that
um,
is fine.
crap. So I'd like to keep you around. So you're at 8 minutes right now. So you have 22 minutes left when I come back. Is that okay?
Okay,
Are you gonna be? Do you have time for tonight?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to her or whatever.
Talk to your wife. Yes.
Yes, that is important. So I don't know what should I put a video on for you guys? Let me do that. I'll put one of those wacky videos on.
I'll just read
Okay.
from a website. I'll go to my Twitter feed and I'll read all of my favorites aloud,
Yes.
and it will be phenomenal.
Okay. So what I'll do is, okay, what I'll do is I'll put the Phantom of the Opera Final Fantasy thing on from yesterday. I don't know if you saw it. I'll put that on, and I'll turn the volume down, and you can just read whatever you want over it.
Oh man,
Okay. So here we go.
this is gonna be weird,
Yep.
guys. This is gonna be super weird.
Okay. So I need to put this. I'll be back. I don't know how long it's going to take you guys, so I'm sorry for the delay, but let's see. Let me put these in here. Okay. Let me make sure that I got. Okay.
I'm hijacking Poemato CS.
Yes. So mascot is taking over. So feel free to narrate as you wish, but there's a delay. So be
It's by 20 seconds. Yeah.
okay. Here we go. So I'm gonna pause it. Okay.
Mascot CX. Welcome to Mascot CX, everyone. It's not with Mato and Poe. Poe, yeah, do it. Final Fate. This is pirate radio. This is the equivalent of pirate radio for Poemato CX. I'm just taking over. I hacked into the signal, and now it's just gonna be me reading tweets. So here is one from at Ethan Rohidansky, and she says butts, 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 and I favorited that because that's that's great. Yeah, mascot CX. That's it. How about them sports? I happened to be at a bar yesterday and I watched a UFC fight, and that's the one weird thing is that that everyone has that one thing that you learn about them or know about them that just kind of freaks you out, like that you're like, oh, I never imagined that that person would be into that. And I'm the guy who writes about video games and plays long RPGs, and I like to see dudes beating each other into bloody craters in an octagon with a cage around it because it's awesome. Hello, I'm back. I don't know if anyone else is back, but who knows if this is gonna work out. I'm back on pirate radio, guys. I'm I'm taking over the airwaves. Going going back to tweets. I think it's nice when people are nice. At Jen Haver, for she's yes, I'm back. Yes, Sunar, I'm back. So I'm going to narrate this Final Phantom video. We have a wonderful open shot, and you're gonna see it 20 seconds after me. It's gonna be great. Yes, Balthazar, you guys can help me out by talking to me. You know what? I'm actually going to talk about. So about a couple days ago, yeah, you know what? Yeah, a couple days ago, Nintendo announced the new. How is it working with Mary Elizabeth Winstead? She's the doll. So Nintendo announced the new 3DS. If you guys saw, it's got the second thumbstick. That's it. Yeah, Mascott CX, Poemato CX Pirate Radio. I am in their signal, and you can't kick me off. That's what's happening. Um, so like I said, I'm a games journalist, so I can talk about this stuff, and I'm an expert. That's what I'm gonna call myself. And I really hate the fact that they announced this new 3DS, even though it's not, coming out for another year in the States, because I just bought a 3DS XL maybe a month ago, which, you haven't seen any pictures. There's totally there's totally pictures. It was off of the they had a Nintendo Direct stream, and I got a press release in the morning when I was asleep, and sup, Mato? I'm just talking about the new 3DS. How's it going? So they send a press release. Let me finish this story. They send a press release, and it doesn't mention the fact that they announced new hardware in the press release. So I look at it was at like 8 in the morning. I look at the email. I'm like, no, I don't need to write about any of this. And suddenly I get an email maybe 4 hours later, like, why haven't you written about the new DS? And I'm like, what happened? New DS. It's neat.
So what happened?
Well, apparently I got disconnected like twice.
Oh no. Okay, so
How's it going?
so things are going okay. She's just at PAX, and PAX is tiring, so
Well, it's over now, isn't it?
well, she's working PAX, like she's doing stuff. I don't think she's like attending it so much as working at it, and she's recording stuff for the Earthbound documentary. So she's been running all over doing everything.
Is Fangamer producing that? Like,
Yes.
They're doing it through them, or do they have like a company doing it? Or?
So it's kind of like
I don't know how much you could say.
yeah, no, okay. So what's happening is it's headed by a fellow named Jeff Benson, who's actually been on the stream a few times. You might have heard him. Anyway, so Jeff Benson actually works at Fangamer. So Fangamer has been, like putting a lot of money behind it and everything. So it's kind of just
Bought by Activision. Fangamer's been bought by Activision.
Oh crap.
Amazon.
So
he's just doing it himself?
Yeah,
Or-
he's doing most of the work. Yeah, like everybody else is helping out. Like Post Trader's helping out right now. Yeah, so basically you can say it's a Fangamer thing.
Okay. Are they planning on releasing a DVD, or are they doing it online?
Yeah, it's I forget what it is, but I'm pretty sure DVDs.
Distribution
Yeah.
platforms?
Well, since a Fangamer is a merchandise company, so I'm pretty sure they plan to.
Yeah. Well, that would be super cool. Is it just about like the recent rise in? You know what? Now I'm going into interview mode, because now
Yeah.
I can talk about
Yeah.
I can talk about something new.
Yeah.
So it's sort of about the sort of rise and fall, the rebirth of Earthbound, the scene. Because
Yeah.
I remember you were at the beginning of that. You were in Starman.net.
Yeah, so it is pretty much like that. It's not about the game so much as like as the game has I guess the game's popularity and like what's happened. Like it came out, it bombed, but a couple people kept it alive. It slowly built up, and we got to the point where like, hey Nintendo, we're here, please release stuff, and Nintendo's like, no. So we go and do our own thing, and then there's just like the popularity blossoms, even to the point where like in the documentary, I don't know if you've seen the video, but they actually go to Japan and talk to Itoi and all that stuff.
Really?
So yeah, so it's like a real big deal. Like a lot of money was put behind it, and a lot of work is put behind it. So it's gonna be really good.
That actually reminds me, the Hobonichi Techo covers tonight.
Oh, that's right, it is. So for people,
And it's tonight.
did you tell people about that?
No, I haven't been. I just ended up reading tweets and trying to narrate the video that was going on, but then I realized it would be 20 seconds behind.
I
so
think
was
I think that's good.
you know, I read some tweets. I talked about the new DS. I told a story about how much I like UFC.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming. That's the whole point.
Yep. So let's see. I was gonna say something. What was it gonna be?
Techos.
Techos. Yeah. So would you like to talk about the Techos to everybody to explain it to them?
Oh well, I mean, I don't know Lindsay or Chewy.
Yeah.
I don't know her personally, and I'm not at the forefront of the Techo.
But you seem to know about them, so if you'd like to talk about
it. Yeah, I have a Techo. I love it, and Poe has talked about it, enough. It's this planner it's like a moleskin. It's like a cult, where it's a nice little planner, and it's a normal planner. It's well built and everything. It's just really high quality, and then you can buy covers for it. And one of the covers happens to be the town of Own it.
On it, yeah.
On it? Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's another. You're just confusing me right now. Towson.
Towson.
Towson's a real place.
You mean Tucson? Do you mean Tucson?
Yeah.
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 I'm.
Tucson, Arizona.
Yep.
Tucson.
I am
Wow.
broadcasting from Tucson, Arizona.
Wow, that's a wonderful coincidence.
Yeah. Maybe we just
Like
moved here
living in
because.
Tucson.
Yeah.
You were in what, Florida before?
Yep. I was indeed in Florida, but I'm actually from Arizona.
Okay, that's not bad. But yeah, like I was saying, one of the covers for the Techo is the town of Own it.
Yes.
Own it.
That's yeah. People will
Yeah.
understand. You're allowed to say
On
what.
it.
Yes. So now you know my my problem. Yeah, I say every pronunciation possible.
Well, it's like 3 or 4 times.
Yes.
You need to say it so you can please everyone
Absolutely.
when it comes to these things.
So this is coming out today, I think.
Tonight at 7 p.m. PST. So
That's right
it
now.
Just started 15 minutes ago.
Yes. So you guys better get it before they sell out.
They'll sell out, but I had talked to Chewy on the Facebook page, or we had exchanged messages, and she said that it's not a limited edition.
Aw.
So if it sells out, they'll just reprint it.
Oh man, they're on the gold mine if they don't do that.
Well, it's if you buy one and then you end up selling it for a couple $100 later. Have you seen some of the prices on those Techos?
No. Oh yeah,
The
they're real.
covers. They're
Yeah.
like $300.
Oh no, I didn't know about that. Wow.
They're like the leather arts and science ones, and they're like really nice, but man,
Well, it is like his flagship item.
it's his flagship item, belly warmers. Now they have the tissue boxes.
Oh, that's
that you
right.
carry around with you.
They have,
know?
they have the weirdest stuff in Japan.
It's great, and you look at the store actually, and it's just the strangest things. So like they'll sell, normal, like okay, you would sell if you're selling a planner, so like tape and whiteout and pens, and then like a leather care kit or something like that, where you're like, oh, okay, I guess this is something we'll sell. We're also they're going to be a dollar store.
Yeah.
I went to a dollar store in New York today. The whole point of it was that everything was $1 and up.
Ah, that's lame.
I know.
Wow, they're really
It was-
pushing the definition there.
It was a 3-story dollar store. The entire first floor said it was $1 and up, and then the rest was like
$10.
$10. There was a speaker. They had like knockoff iPads.
Wow.
And they were all $1 and up. And not even everything was $1 and up, because they had like things that were like 2 for $1.
Oh,
So
wow.
that says to me 50 cents.
Yeah. So I guess basically they take dollars.
They make yes, we take dollars at this store. You can use dollars here, and you can buy things, but it might cost whatever. It just
Yes.
says 99-cent store on the front.
Basically store.
Store. Yeah, that's the store is called store because they sold everything. They sold food. It was this place called Jack's, like right out of It was right off of like Times Square. It was like, oh, I might as well just get a a a drink
Yeah.
or something. Like I got a drink and I got some Tic Tacs and I needed headphones. So I go into the dollar store thinking it's going to be $1, and then it's $5 for headphones. I just want the worst headphones I could buy for the train ride home, but like nope. And then I did find them, so they were $1, and they are terrible. So that was exactly what I expected. It was all right.
So you
It was
should
alright.
write an article about that. That is a very good.
Write an article
Yeah.
about I don't know if that fits into the my coverage.
I don't know. You
How can
could
I fit the dollar and up store?
you can write for Kotaku that way.
I won't say anything about that.
You shouldn't say anything.
No. I do know some people from there, and the ones I know are very, very nice.
Yes, I know. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Oh yeah. No, listen.
Yes.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here for you. So let's talk a little bit more about the Earthbound documentary. Have you talked about that much on the stream today? 'Cause I don't want to.
Oh no, actually, I haven't talked about it at all much.
What haven't you covered today? If I'm
So for the most part,
interviewing you.
yeah. So for the most part, I've been interviewing others. So actually, before we start the interview of me, which I think is the secret reason for you being on the stream, yes.
Well, listen.
So yes, so my question for you is, if you could travel to any point in time, anywhere on Earth, and have a modern picnic, where would you go and when would you go?
So if I could be in Doctor Who,
Yes, pretty much. If you can.
like, if I could, like, they do picnics.
Yes, they do. So
I mean, how
well,
much do I have to think about this? Do I have to be like, oh, I'm gonna get smallpox?
you can go to the
Do I have to think
future.
about it that much? I can go. Oh boy, future might suck.
Yes, that's such a gamble. But the thing is,
That is a real gamble.
you have a modern picnic with you, picnic lunch, whatever one you want. Like if you want to take Lunchables with you, that's fine. If you want to take like a
We
hung,
talked about Lunchables a couple weeks ago. We talked about that in Dunkaroos.
you can take a Hungry Man microwave dinner if you'd like.
What if I go back? Like, how can I microwave it?
Yeah, so maybe you
So I can eat a frozen Hungry Man dinner.
you can cook it on a fire. But
Can
yes,
you?
I don't know. This is something Mythbusters. Well, Mythbusters is.
A Hungry Man dinner
Yes.
on a fire. Okay, so
So which era and where would you go to?
I think that, I mean, really, it's just like if you're just having a picnic, it's like, oh, I get to eat, and then I'll leave. Really?
That's-
Right? So it's like,
That's true, but you have the ability to change. You have the ability to change time if you'd like.
I could change time with my picnic.
Yes.
Can I just go to like the Boston Massacre and like go and I'll just have a picnic in the middle and everyone's just gonna be so confused that nothing happens?
Absolutely. So what time era? What era of time?
I gotta be responsible. God.
So this is the interview question for my future company.
From
From
Tomato Inc.
yes.
Tomato Inc. Tomato Co.
Yep.
Tomato Co.
Poemato Co. That almost sounds like it could be an evil RoboCop corporation, though.
It does. It's like RoboCop 6. Like, it's not a good RoboCop. It's the new RoboCop. You know what was weird about the new RoboCop? It looked like an anime.
Really? I haven't
Did
seen
you
it. No, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either, but I watched the trailers, and he looked like he was out of Evangelion.
Oh.
Like he just looked like a mech suit that was designed.
Oh, okay.
And it apparently did really well in Asia.
Oh crap! I didn't know that.
I think they're making another one.
Oh no! Oh no!
it's-
RoboCopper.
RoboCopier.
Yeah.
It's a robot copier that, works at the police station. He
Indeed.
used to be a cop, but they couldn't make him into a RoboCop, so they put him in a RoboCopier.
I think we have a movie on our hands.
It's the spin-off. It's TM Poemato Co.
Yes.
RoboCop.
I'll give you some of the royalties. Don't worry.
Oh, great. I'm glad. You guys can make that at Fangamer.
So yeah, speaking of fan gamer,
I'm still thinking of my time era and time. 'Cause,
oh
like, how
yes,
to change history. I'm like, well, shit. If I just go to look at something pretty, like, then I'm like, oh, I could have killed Hitler,
yes.
like with my picnic or something. Like,
This
it's a
theme,
lot of goddamn pressure
this sounds like another great time travel movie.
of like ruining things with picnics.
Yes. It'll be the Back to the Future reboot.
Oh, don't you?
You know what's gonna happen,
Don't. Don't do that to me.
and they're gonna go to 2055 this time.
You know what? You know what? There's actually a Tumblr that every single day they post a new image of the Back to the Future. They go to the future and then with today's date. So
Oh,
there's
okay.
one today that says, what is it? The 31st? Yeah. August 31st, 2014, and then people get tricked into putting it on Facebook.
Yeah, that's why. I guess that's why I always keep seeing it all the time.
That's it. Yep, that's it. And it's
Ah.
not until October 2015, for the record.
All right, so we need to start a movement.
Real big fan of the future here. There's actually a book by Ryan North, the guy that does dinosaur comics, called B to the F, where he does a page-by-page review and like comparison and contrast of Back to the Future the movie to the novelization.
Oh.
And the novelization is bonkers.
Oh man, so I didn't even know there was one.
Oh, it's crazy. So the guy was like working off an early version of the script, clearly, first off.
Okay.
And it's insane. I couldn't even get into it. So Marty McFly is just dropping one-liners every 3 seconds. I'm glad he cut these out of the script. And Doc really sucks because he's not like coming up with stuff. He's coming to conclusion because it's a novelization and the guy was clearly paid by the word.
Oh.
And then a year after the book came out, the guy who wrote it was stung to death by bees, so he didn't write the other two. So it's like this anomaly in the whole thing.
That sounds like a story of its own.
Yes, George Guype. All right, so I'm gonna go with a boring answer.
Okay.
Because I'm a big fan of Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
I love that game. I played that game a lot.
Yeah, I've only played like the first hour.
It's a real long game.
Yeah.
It is super long, but I think I would go back to the Old West so I could spend some time on one of those nice vistas that you see.
Hmm.
There's some real special moments in that game. It's great.
I hear something about going to Mexico, and I don't know what that is, but people always talk about it.
Yeah, there's when you have to escape from the U.S. military for reasons,
Okay.
and you cross this bridge to Mexico. And when you cross the bridge, this song comes up when the infantry is not chasing you anymore.
Yeah.
Mexico, and it's like really lonely, and you're like, oh wow, it was super exciting and everything, and now I'm just here, and it's really quiet.
That sounds
This
really
song
cool.
comes up, it's amazing, and this song comes up, and it's scripted and everything, and you never hear the song again, but it's just really special. There's a Red Dead Redemption has a lot of moments like that.
Mm.
It's tough to play again though, so I can never go back. Here's a question for you: have you read the boss fight books for Earthbound?
Boss fight books. Nope, I haven't yet.
You haven't?
No.
It's really good.
Okay.
Good.
I think I've done a few posts about it, but I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, it's basically one guy's sort of revisiting it with his brother, the guy who played one of the characters on Secret Life of the American Teenager, who
Oh, cool.
is now a writer.
He's
I
a
guess.
he's a games writer.
No, he is not.
Just-
He's still an actor. He just happened to do this.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of neat. It's another anomaly.
So,
So let's talk about the Earthbound documentary.
Yes.
So how are you involved with it at all? Because I know
Um,
you were kind of at the beginning. Are you just interviewed? Or you?
yeah, for the most part, I'm.
you're a profound fan gamer.
For the most part, I'm just like in interviews. Like I was in the really early interviews when they were starting. Actually, I would think I was the first interview. So anything I'm in is going to be really rough. So.
Where they don't know.
Yeah, like it was like getting the feet wet. I think it was like his first documentary, Jeff Benson's. So besides that, like since I've been around since 1999 doing Earthbound stuff, I You know, I provided all the information, like all the historical, like these are the people you need to talk to. This is what happened, all that sort of stuff.
Game history is sort of a nice little something I'm really, really interested in. So like Earthbound is one of those really cool things, especially whenever you hear about new stuff about the Earthbound Zero patch.
Yeah.
Or Earthbound Zero, the original translation, because I know Frank Cifaldi at the Lost Levels did a great interview with that guy who translated it.
Yeah, Phil Sandhop.
Phil Sandhop?
Yes.
Yeah. He talked about the whole thing. I'm sure you've read it at some point. What are you doing on Legend of Localization right now?
What am I working on right now? I'm very, very slowly working on. I don't know if you've been watching it or whatever, but I've been doing like AVGN related articles. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm working very, very slowly on the Ninja Turtles one. You know, I was trying to get it out in time for the Ninja Turtles movie, but streaming took over my life, so it's been a little slower.
Sorry. That's our fault that you're so popular.
It's all your fault, chat.
God. Yeah, so it's more or less just like when he talks about translation things in, you know, like the Graveyard Duck and stuff like that, because I know you did a separate interview on that, or article.
Yeah, so what I usually do for the AVGN things is like I'll watch the video and then I try to imagine if I was a Japanese person and watching this, like the sort of things that I would ask, like we didn't have this, you know, in our version of the game. We didn't. This wasn't a problem in our version, so I try to point those out. And I also try to point out, like, when people translate the AVGN episodes into Japanese, I try to point out those things too, because you know he has a colorful vocabulary, and that doesn't always work in translation.
Oh yeah, a colorful. Do you translate the swears?
Do I?
Or the whatever you would call them. I don't know if they're swears anymore, if they're just jumbles. It's like word jumbles. It's like he reached into a hat of swear words and put poop on the internet. Swear on the internet? I don't know. I haven't tried not to swear on the stream.
Oh, so did you miss it when I was saying all the swears you can say and not say?
Oh yeah.
I pretty much just said everything, and then people were like, oh, yep. So that's in one of the old Twitch archives if you want to check it out. Maybe from a few days ago, actually, not old, but
the days of yore.
Yes.
Way back in the day. Well, I mean, as long as I have not heard you swear. I've heard you say darn and dang.
Okay.
And I'm always like,
okay, shit, damn, fuck, asshole. Is that enough?
I want you to do the 7, but out of memory.
Oh crap! I don't have them memorized. I just say whatever comes to mind. So I'm kind of like the nerd in that way. Just whatever comes to my mind.
Everyone's talking about now, and they're wondering how AVGN could be translated.
Yeah, so they try, but since a lot of the times he just says like, you know, buffalo stuff and all that, they keep that stuff in.
See, buffalo stuff.
Well, you know, just like buffalo related, you know, just like related things.
Yes.
You know,
he has a thing for buffaloes.
Yeah, and other such animals. So they always try to keep these
animals that poop big.
Kevin Chai, I'm sorry. Oh my god. So you guys, you had better not make ringtones out of this or edit. Do not like edit these for words to make me say really odd things. Don't make strange interviews with me. So what you did that on purpose. You got me to say those on purpose, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I wanted you to say the 7.
See, I actually don't know what they are.
It would be completely covered.
What would it be?
Some of them are actually so bad that I don't want to say them on the stream.
Okay, so
the 7. Shit, piss, fuck, bad.
Bad. Can you say the first letter?
C.
Okay, I think I know. Cutlery.
Sucker, motherfucker, and tits. Or wait.
Oh, okay, so
I've come there, but this was in the 70s that you couldn't say it on the radio.
oh, okay.
If you guys want to make ringtones, I used to be on a podcast for a long time. You got this. You got a lot more swear words than this.
Okay, so I am sorry to say that your time is running out.
Well, I got to do Mascott Pirate Radio.
Yeah, like you seriously, that's one of the craziest, unexpectedest things if my grammar can fall apart for a minute here. um,
Just-
yeah. So before we go, or before I kick you out,
eh, deal.
so actually this was a lot of fun. So I hope we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, it's good talking to you.
Yeah. So I kind of want to make this a sort of a thing that we'll do sometimes on Poemato CX. I think PoTrader will have a lot of fun chatting with a lot of you guys. So before I
I'd
end,
love to bother her about Ace Attorney 5.
okay. Do you have like some?
She's doing it on Twitter too.
Yeah. So, would you like to say something to the chat that will remain forever in the archives, or do you want to like plug your site again?
I will plug a couple things. So I'm Scott Mendenko, once again, games editor at thisisinfamous.com. Yeah, I'm kicked out for saying bad words. I'm games editor at thisisinfamous.com. You can check us out. It's Labor Day, so we're kind of slow this weekend. You can follow me on Twitter at Mascott. You can check out our Twitch streams and subscribe. I play Spelunky. Damn it, I didn't talk about Spelunky with you.
Okay. Well, we'll have plenty of time, so don't worry about it. So,
Yeah.
definitely, if you're in the chat at all, post your links in the chat so people can check those things out.
Yeah, sure. I will do that when I'm finished talking, so I don't do two things at once.
Okay. So, in a minute, I will take another quick break, and then Kevin Chai, if you're still around, we'll do one more session with you, and then I will call it a night. Because actually, after this, I'm going to make dinner, and then have a more lengthy chat with PoTrader, and to catch up on all the PAX news and all the gossip, and all of that goodness. So actually, she really misses being here, and I think she really misses you guys. So
Tell her we miss her.
yeah, like I've told her that, and I don't think she understands. So
Well, now you have the soundbite. So
Yes.
you can have it as a ringtone.
okay.
That's we miss you.
So I'll hack her phone and then just put that in there.
You'll hack her phone. All right. Well, it's been good talking to you.
Yeah, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun, and I think I laughed so much that I've gotten dizzy. So I'll have to,
Well, I mean, that's the 6 hours of streaming. 7 hours probably now.
yeah, I think it's more like since I did an hour and a half before lunch too, so it's almost 8 hours total.
Of playing.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I mean, you're a real champion. I did tell you about Bananasaurus Rex earlier, though.
Yes,
I
you
think
did.
He beat it. I think he beat it.
Oh, man.
I don't know if he's on anymore, but he was doing the end boss of Bashi for at least 4 hours.
That is an insane boss. I've never played it, but I've watched it, and that last boss is just absolutely insane.
Well, someone had did a speed run at SGDQ, yeah, just recently, and then AGDQ was Gygas was talking about speed running earlier.
Yeah.
And that's always just a great watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did a speed run. I don't know what the speed run record is, but I don't know if 15 hours is it.
Oh man. 15
7,
hours.
whatever it is. I can't do anything for 15 hours.
Absolutely not. No way. I can't even sleep for that long actually.
I could try. No, you know what? No, I could definitely sleep. So, you know what? I'm not even gonna play
Okay.
around. I could
Okay.
definitely do that. Alright.
Okay. So it was good having you on, and I hope to chat with you again soon.
Thank you for having me.
So that was Mascot, everybody. Say hi to Mascot and follow him on all of the things. So I'm going to take a very quick break. I feel like that I'm taking a lot of breaks, but I hope you understand that my body is growing frailer by the day. So let's see. Back in a minute. Let me put a thing on it, and then after I come back, in like 2 or 3 minutes, I'll come back and then we'll continue and we'll talk with Kevin Chai, who's always a hoot. Here we go. This is a good one. Okay, so I'll stick it on that and I'll come back in a minute, you guys. So in the meantime, do your math homework.